So if you're a busy career-driven man who is constantly traveling for work, constantly on the go, constantly running errands, this could be an absolute game changer for you. So whether we think about it or not, we tend to eat the same foods pretty much every single day, or at least the same similar types of meals, right? Like how many different types of breakfasts have you ever had in your life? Like I'm sure you've had a handful of them, but at least like when you're in your regular routine, there's only so many different types of breakfast that you would eat, whether it's like a bowl of cereal, bowl of oatmeal, eggs, bacon, pancakes, whatever it may be. Like there's only so many breakfast types of foods that we can eat or that we do eat. And same thing with lunch. We don't have like a different lunch every single day of the year, right? So like it's pretty much like almost like the same type of lunch, whether it's like, okay, some protein here, some carbs, some veggies here. And same thing with dinner, right? It's like protein, we got a veggie, we got a carb, maybe some healthy fats as well. So whether we think about it or not, we tend to eat similar foods on rotation throughout just our entire life. And so if you could just kind of identify what are like the top 3 or top 5 types of like meals that we eat throughout the day and just kind of like sticking with those, not only will that simplify your life, because I see a lot of people who just kind of stress over what am I going to eat for breakfast today? What am I going to eat for lunch? What are my snacks going to be? What am I going to have for dinner, right? And it just requires so much just like brain power to kind of think about that. And the last thing that at least I want to be worrying about and thinking about is what am I going to put into my mouth in a couple of hours? There's so much other stuff to like think about, like our business, relationships, our friendships, our other parties in life, right? And I really think that what we put into our bodies should almost be just kind of put on the back burner, or at least we should not really be required to think too much about it. That is the first reason why I typically like to just eat the same foods every single day, because I pretty much already have been eating the same foods. But once I kind of realized that, wait a minute, I pretty much been eating the same type of kind of breakfast for the past several years. So let me just kind of like hone in on this and let me just like double down and just like keep on eating this. Same thing with my lunch, same thing with my dinner, and same thing with like my snacks throughout the day. So that's the first thing. It takes all the guesswork out of it, and I don't ever stress about or worry about what am I going to have for breakfast? Oh no, what's my lunch going to be? What's my dinner going to be? Because I automatically, subconsciously already kind of know what I'm going to be eating, so I can actually allocate my brain power towards the more difficult tasks during the day, like working on my business, working with my clients, doing other things that maybe I want to prioritize during that time, right? As opposed to thinking about what am I going to eat later on. Second reason is also when it comes to my grocery shop. I don't really ever have a grocery shopping list. I know so many people stress about taking grocery shopping lists. What are we going to have for dinner, for lunch, for breakfast? Look into the fridge, look into the freezer, look into the pantry. What are we missing? Blah, blah, blah. I go into the grocery store once a week. I know exactly what else to go to. I know exactly what to get in what quantities, and that's going to last me for the entire week. So it just saves me from having to go to the grocery store for multiple trips. I just go once a week. I'm like in and out in like 10 minutes. I know exactly what else to go to. I know exactly where to get certain things, and it's just so much more efficient.